conversation.
Yo, stop crying over picks. Stop crying over picks. All right. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing this narrative. This tired little phrase that keeps getting tossed around after the Knicks traded Mikal Bridges. Stop crying.
They gave up 5 first-round picks, but they gave up 5.
Really? 5 picks. Y'all act like we just handed Brooklyn the keys to Fort Knox. Like we gave up 5 lottery tickets that are guaranteed to turn into all NBA talent. This is what we doing? Come on, let's stop pretending like that makes any sense. Let's break it down, piece by piece, because this so-called overpay is one of the most overblown reactions I've ever seen on Knicks Twitter conversations. So let me keep it blunt with you. First of all, 2 of those picks are already used. The disrespect, seriously? If you think those guys are going to haunt the New York Knicks over the next 5 years, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. The Knicks weren't even going to sign 2 first-round rookies this year until they impressed. There was no room, there was no minutes, there was no purpose. Those picks were dead weight the second they came off of Adam Silver's lips. Pause. Now let's talk about the 2027 pick. People are clutching their pearls like it's the next Steph Curry, waiting to be discovered at pick 28. That's what y'all think is going to happen. You know what that pick will be? If we're good, and we damn well better be good, that's going to be a late first-round pick. And historically, late first-round picks don't move the needle. That's not how you build a champion. That's how you build the 2022 Thunder. Will be interesting, fun, but we'll still be waiting for that moment to arrive. Now that 2028 pick, let's not play dumb. Swaps only matter if the Knicks somehow fall off of a cliff. If the Knicks are worse than the Nets in 2028, we'll have way bigger problems than losing just a draft pick. Let's be honest. The only real future picks we gave up that might hurt are 2029 and 2031. That's it. But here's the thing. If you told me right now, yo, what's up, shit? You can have 5 years of a deep playoff run, finals appearances as well, throw in a championship. In exchange, you got to lose 2 late first-round picks. I'm saying yes every time, with a smile on my face, and a Mikal Bridges jersey on my back. What are we talking about? We have to stop treating draft picks like it's some kind of untouchable sacred treasure. Every time you bring up Mikal, they bring up those picks. You know what those picks really are? They scratch-offs. Since we Deliing, they scratch-offs. You hope to land a star, maybe. 1 in 5, 1 in 10 if you're lucky. Most of the time, you're getting a bench guy, a G League prospect, or someone you attach to a trade just to clear cap space. Knick fans, we know this pain personally. We lived through Frank Ntilikina, through Kevin Knox, Jordan Hill. We've been the team clinging to picks like they were gold bars and getting nothing for it. Leon Rose, though, the man played it smart. He stacked picks for years, waiting for the right opportunity. And then he pounced when the right guy became available. Mikal Bridges is a 2-way monster, playoff ready, Villanova brother, culture fit, the guy who wanted to be in New York. That's not mortgaging the future. That's building a championship on purpose. And look, let me say this loud for the people in the back. Draft picks are only valuable if your team is trash. We're not in that phase anymore. We're not hoping to develop somebody who might help us in 4 years. We're not waiting for the ping pong balls to bounce our way. We here. And the time is right now. We got Jalen Brunson, top 5 point guard in the league. We got Karl Anthony Towns, finally in a real basketball culture. We got Mikal Bridges, OG, Josh Hart, and depth like we haven't seen in decades. This isn't a rebuild we're doing. This is a run we're on. People love to quote that trust the process, but they forget that the process is supposed to lead somewhere. And when it does, you pull the trigger or you take that swing. Championship windows don't stay open forever. And if the Knicks win it all, no one's going to care about the 2029 pick. They'll remember the banner. They'll remember the parade. They'll remember that the Garden was shaking in June. That's what matters. So no, the Knicks did not overpay. We cashed in. And if that leads to a ring, then Leon Rose didn't give up too much. He gave up exactly enough. Keep this in mind. Same thing applies to life that applies to our team. If there is no struggle, there's no progress. But also remember this. Whether it's out there in the real world or here in these YouTube streets, here in Knicks Deli, baby, everybody eats. Off that pick stuff. I'm your boy Sheer, and I'm out. Peace.